Keanu Reeves goes undercover as a janitor. What he discovers will shock you. Wait, did Keanu Reeves just throw away $1 million check? You're not going to believe what happened when Hollywood's most beloved actor went undercover as a janitor at Pinnacle Entertainment Group. What he discovered in those trash cans will make you question everything you think you know about the entertainment industry. But first, let me tell you how this all started. 3 weeks earlier, Keanu gets a mysterious phone call. The voice on the other end, Sarah Chen, a former assistant at one of Hollywood's biggest talent agencies. She's crying, she's terrified, and she's about to blow the whistle on something that could destroy careers. "Mr. Reeves," she whispers, "they're stealing from charity, the Foster Kids Foundation. The money's not going where people think it's going." Now here's where it gets insane. Sarah tells Keanu that Marcus Blackstone, the Marcus Blackstone, the billionaire producer behind half of Hollywood's biggest blockbusters, has been running a massive charity fraud scheme. Celebrities donate millions thinking they're helping foster children, but the money, it's being funneled into Blackstone's private accounts. But here's the kicker. Sarah has proof, but she can't get to it. The evidence is locked in Blackstone's private office at Pinnacle Entertainment, and security is tighter than Fort Knox. She tried to expose it, but Blackstone threatened her family. She's been hiding for weeks. Keanu doesn't hesitate. "What do you need me to do?" Fast forward to Monday morning. A beat-up Honda Civic pulls into the Pinnacle Entertainment parking lot. Out steps Kevin Rodriguez, complete with a fake mustache, janitor's uniform, and the kind of slouched posture that makes you invisible in corporate America. Yeah, that's Keanu Reeves. But nobody recognizes him because here's what most people don't know about Keanu. The man's been training with disguise experts for his action movies for decades. When he wants to disappear, he disappears. His plan, simple: get hired as a night janitor, access Blackstone's office, find the evidence, and expose the whole operation. Easy, right? Wrong. Day one on the job, and Keanu's already in trouble. The head of maintenance, a guy named Tony Martinelli, is suspicious. Tony's been working at Pinnacle for 15 years, and he can smell a fake from a mile away. "Hey Rodriguez," Tony calls out as Keanu's mopping the executive floor. "You ever cleaned offices before? Because you're holding that mop like it's a lightsaber." Keanu freezes. Of course he's never mopped floors before. He's Keanu Reeves. But he can't blow his cover now. Yeah man, just different technique I learned in Guadalajara." Tony raises an eyebrow but walks away. Close call, but that's nothing compared to what happens next. Wednesday night, Keanu finally gets his chance. The executive floor is empty except for the security guard doing his rounds every hour. Keanu has exactly 43 minutes to break into Blackstone's office, find the evidence, and get out. He picks the lock. Apparently John Wick skills transfer to real life, and slips inside. The office is massive, with floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the city, but Keanu's not here for the view. He starts searching through filing cabinets, looking for anything related to the Foster Kids Foundation. Nothing. He checks the computer, but it's password protected. He's running out of time when he notices something weird about the bookshelf. One book is sticking out slightly, The Art of War. Keanu pulls it, and click. A hidden panel slides open. Inside, a safe. This is where things get crazy. Keanu's trying to crack the safe when he hears footsteps in the hallway. Heavy footsteps. Security guard footsteps. But according to his count, the guard isn't supposed to be back for another 20 minutes. Keanu quickly closes the hidden panel and dives behind the desk just as the office door opens. But here's the thing, it's not the security guard. It's Marcus Blackstone himself, at 2 a.m., and he's not alone. He's with someone Keanu recognizes, Victoria Sterling, the head of the Foster Kids Foundation. The same woman who's been publicly praising all the celebrity donors for their life-changing contributions to underprivileged children. Keanu holds his breath as they walk into the office, just feet away from his hiding spot. What Keanu hears next will destroy your faith in humanity. "The monthly transfer went through," Victoria says casually, like she's talking about the weather. $3.2 million from the celebrity donations. After our cut, that leaves about $400,000 actually going to the foster programs. Blackstone laughs. Actually, I laughs. These Hollywood idiots think they're saving the world. Meanwhile, we're building our retirement fund. What about the audit next month? Victoria asks. Handled. I've got people on the inside. The books will look clean. But then Blackstone says something that makes Keanu's blood run cold. Speaking of clean, we need to deal with that Chen girl. She knows too much. Tony's boys are handling it tonight. Keanu's heart stops. Sarah. They're going after Sarah. Right now. Here's where Keanu Reeves shows why he's not just an actor, he's a genuine hero. Instead of staying hidden to gather more evidence, he makes a choice. He pulls out his phone and sends a text to his security team. Sarah Chen, find her, protect her. Now, but his phone screen lights up the dark office, and Blackstone sees the glow. What was that? Keanu knows he's blown. In about 10 seconds they're going to find him crouched behind this desk. So he does the most Keanu Reeves thing possible. He stands up. Gentleman, lady, having a nice evening? Victoria screams. Blackstone stumbles backward, knocking over a lamp. For a split second nobody moves. Then Blackstone's face goes from shock to rage. Who the hell are you? How did you get in here? Keanu slowly removes his fake mustache. The recognition hits Blackstone like a freight train. You've got to be kidding me. Keanu Reeves, what is this, some kind of movie stunt? No stunt, Keanu says calmly. Just a guy who doesn't like seeing kids get ripped off. That's when Victoria loses it. Marcus, he heard everything. He knows about the foundation. Blackstone's panic turns to calculation. You know what, Keanu? This actually works out perfectly. A tragic accident. Beloved actor breaks into office building at night, falls down elevator shaft. Very sad, very believable. But here's what Blackstone doesn't know. Keanu's been recording everything on his phone since the moment they walked in. And that recording, it's being live-streamed directly to Sarah Chen, who's safely hidden in a secure location with Keanu's security team. Oh, and there's one more thing Blackstone doesn't know about Keanu Reeves. All those action movies, all that fight training, it's not just for show. When Blackstone's security goons burst through the door, Keanu's ready. What happens next is like something out of The Matrix. Keanu takes down the first guy with a move that would make Neo proud. The second guy comes at him with a taser, but Keanu grabs a crystal paperweight from Blackstone's desk and throws it with surgical precision. The taser goes flying. Victoria tries to run, but Keanu's already blocking the door. I don't think so. You're going to want to stick around for the finale, because here comes the shocking twist nobody saw coming. As Keanu's fighting off the security team, Tony Martinelli, the suspicious maintenance guy, bursts into the office, but he's not there to help Blackstone. He's FBI. Marcus Blackstone, you're under arrest for charity fraud, money laundering, and conspiracy. Turns out, the FBI has been investigating Pinnacle Entertainment for months. Tony wasn't suspicious of Keanu because he thought he was a fake janitor. He was suspicious because he thought Keanu might be working for Blackstone. But wait, it gets better. Sarah Chen, she wasn't just a former assistant, she was an undercover FBI informant. The whole terrified whistleblower thing, part of the operation. They needed someone with Keanu's resources and access to get inside Pinnacle after hours. You mean, Keanu says, looking at Tony, you've been watching me mop floors for 3 days. Keanuing I had no idea what I was doing. Tony grins. Dude, it was painful, but hey, you got the job done. Here's the ending that will restore your faith in humanity. 6 months later, Marcus Blackstone is serving 15 years in federal prison. Victoria Sterling got 10 years and has to pay back every penny she stole. The Foster Kids Foundation, completely restructured with full transparency and independent oversight. But here's the part that proves Keanu Reeves is exactly who we think he is. All those celebrity donations that were stolen, Keanu quietly made up the difference from his own pocket. $3.2 million, just like that. No press release, no publicity stunt. He just did it because it was the right thing to do. The kids who were supposed to benefit from those original donations, they never knew their money was stolen because Keanu made sure they never went without. And Tony Martinelli, he still works maintenance at Pinnacle Entertainment, but now he also runs corporate security. His first rule: if someone holds a mop like a lightsaber, maybe check their IMDb page. But wait, there's one more twist. Remember that Honda Civic Keanu drove to work every day? Turns out it belonged to one of the foster kids. The foundation was supposed to help. The kid had been saving up for years to buy his first car, working part-time jobs after school. When Keanu found out, he didn't just give the car back. He bought the kid a brand new Honda Accord and paid for his first 2 years of college. Because that's who Keanu Reeves really is. Not the action hero, not the movie star. Just a guy who believes that when you have the power to help, you help. The real question is, if you had Keanu's resources, would you do the same thing? Drop a comment below and let me know what you think. And if this story shocked you as much as it shocked me, smash that like button and subscribe for more incredible true stories you won't believe actually happened. Because sometimes, the best stories aren't fiction. They're real-life heroes doing what heroes do. Next week, you won't believe what happened when Ryan Reynolds tried to order coffee incognito.